Yo, what is up guys? Coffeeholic Panda back again with another live stream, and today we are continuing our adventure here in Pokemon Legends ZA. So if you guys missed our previous live stream, you guys can check it out on the channel as well as our other uploaded content. But yesterday we battled Corbu and somehow he let Tawny off her depths, and so we battled Corbu and we reached rank C, and then we meet another character named Jacint, which was very strong, and after that we reached rank B, and at the end of the episode Vinnie is calling us again, so that's where we are going to go through today. But aside from that, while I was doing ZA Royale, trying to level up my Pokemon a little bit, I ran into two shiny Pokemon back to back. And this is what they are. A shiny Garbodor. There it is. And it's an alpha Garbodor, so that's something, right? And then we got this Weedle. This is not a shiny, I mean not a not an alpha or anything, but it's a regular shiny Weedle. So yeah, pretty hype about that. And then we caught this alpha Ampharos at, I believe it was at 19. I can't remember, but it's one of the wild zones. Let me see here. Oh, 16. Okay, so this one is from 16. It's an alpha, and this is great because we don't have a really good electric type Pokemon. Then we caught the Furfrou. We also caught an Eevee, and then a Kangaskhan and Audino. And then just an update on our Pokemon's level. I mean, it was not a lot of level ups. We were able to get Scolipede to level 61, Garchomp to level 62. Mawile though got a lot of level. It is now level 72. Gyarados is level 76, Charizard level 72, and a Meganium at level 73. So what I'm gonna do is, I noticed that I have all of these candies here, so I'll just give some to, let's say, Garchomp here. Okay, and then we'll give it some more. Maybe up to level 70 if we can, but maybe it's not possible. Oh, look at that. Level 70. Okay, let's do the same thing to Scolipede here. Okay, level 72. That's fine. And then we also have all of these candies left. So I'm gonna go ahead and check my boxes. What else do we need? Oh, Gardevoir. And we need this guy. And maybe Ampharos as well. So let's go ahead and use rare candies on them. Level 62. Alright, then we'll use some of these small ones. Okay, looks like we only were able to bring it up to level 68, but that should be okay. We do have another fairy type. Now that I think about it, we do have Mawile. So let's bring in Gyarados back here. Also we caught a Skarmory right over there, but yeah. So I'm gonna put Ampharos right there. Actually, I'm gonna move all these other Pokemons that I don't really want to use. Alright, so our business today is... Actually, I haven't checked the wild zones when it's raining. And I'm still missing a few, like on this one. So let's go here and see. We'll just run here and see if we can find what we're missing, but looking at this, they're all the same. So we'll go out, go to, let's see, maybe this right here. Oh, I haven't even been here yet. Here I'm missing Helioptile. Just want to see if they're here when it's raining. Okay, let's see here. It's a Drillbur right there. It's an Onyx. Another Drillbur. Uh-oh, it's a dead end. Nope, we already caught Emolga. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do this next time. I mean, and just make it rain on the next time, so. I need to buy a Garchomp Megastone. We'll heal up first and then we'll grab some Megastones. But actually, before I do that, let me actually just check the sound real quick just to make sure. Alright, sounds alright. So let's go ahead and continue. Is this the Megastone? Actually, I shouldn't have fast travel here. Okay, wait. I cannot check Cosartico right now because that's where we need to go. So we'll check Stone Emporium first. I believe it's right this way. Okay, here we go. Gengarite. You know what? Might as well buy this one. Medicamite, Abomasite, Garchompite. There we go. Good thing we checked here. Let's buy this Kangaskhanite. I don't have a Squirtle yet, so we'll hold on for that. Yeah. That's nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and give the... Where is it at? Where did I put it? There it is. Alright, now we go to Vinnie and see what he wants for real this time. You're both here, good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? What did you need me and Coffeeaholic for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She will be the one to explain. Ma'am, I've bought Team M's leader Tony and her teammate Coffeeaholic as well. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tony, Coffeeaholic, the two of you helped me out on a difficult situation the other day along with that gentleman from Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So it wasn't true, right? What the trainer was saying? You mean his claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lumiose are part of some plot by our company? Of course, that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically though, they are intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have undergone Rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Lumiose City was hemorrhaging people and property values were in freefall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established, but it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project, and so it fell to my company, Quasartico Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both Pokemon and people, a place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to the city. Still, it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something and we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. That is when we also began detecting that strange power which we call Mega Power in all corners of Lumiose City. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves as if drawn to this power, and now we have Rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lumiose once more. Don't worry, Team MZ will help get all this under control. Thank you for that, young lady. Beg your pardon, madam. It seems I'm being called for. If you would excuse me just for a moment. It is thanks to Vinnie that I came to know of AZ, which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of you children now. As if we wouldn't want to help save the people and the Pokemon of Lumiose. We're glad to help, right, Coffeeaholic? Yeah, it's for Lumiose's future. Thank you both. I wish to make this a city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will, which means we'd better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Tony. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I keep it to remember her. I see. Forgive me. I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know. I came here to Lumio's searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now, if you'll excuse us. Please, one more moment of your time. I have just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of mega power. I will email you all the details as usual. Leave it to us. This is what Team MZ is here for. We're gonna make Lumio City that people and Pokemon can share, like you were saying. Come on, Coffeeolic. We're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. Alright, so the selection of Mega Stones have been expanded. So let's see what they have for us. Let's see here. They have Clefableite, Dragalgite, Dragalgy, okay, Scraftinite. This one is a cool mega. I like this mega. Alakazite, Drumponite, Excadrite, Chandelurite, Agronite, Salamencite, and Metagrossite. I mean, I don't have all these Pokemons yet, but the Mega Metagross is really, really what I want. And anyway, so we're going to Hotel Z and see what are those 3 mega Pokemons. Maybe it's a Metagross or something. I feel like Jet knows something about Tawny. So, why'd Vinnie called you over to Quasartico? I guess the president just wanted us to know they've got our backs and appreciate our work. She said she's counting on our help to take care of the Rogue Mega Evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinnie about the Rogue Mega Evolution reports for us to look into? That we did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. Alright, let's do this. Let's start our strategy meeting. I'm ready. Here's the new info from Vinnie. Our first concern is a Dragonite. Ooh, that's what I like as well. Vert Sector 3. Second, in John Sector 4, we got a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. All 3 of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved, which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. I know, right? Do you feel up to this, Coffeeolic? I've got this. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten at working together. Yeah, we've calmed so many rogue Pokemon. Team MZ is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap, we've got 3 more Pokemon. We'll stake out each of their location, then support Coffeeolic from there. A first Dragonite in Vert Sector 3, that one goes to Tawny. Naveen, you go keep an eye on the Tyranitar in John Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help handle the Starmie in Blue Sector 9. We always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders. I can handle it. Thanks, I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal up your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright team, move out. Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. Alright, so I'm guessing we're getting a Mega Dragonite. Dragonite though. I feel like a fairy type would be a huge help on that. So let's go ahead and bring in Gardevoir in place of Scolipede for now. So we'll go here. It's probably on the rooftop again. All right. Let's go here. Uh-oh. Not that way. Don't want to deal with Eivor. Okay, there's the Dragonite. I mean, the logo of the Dragonite. The avatar. It's probably on top here somewhere, or... Okay, so looks like it's, of course, on top of that building. So now we have to find another elevator or a ladder to actually go up here. Okay, let's go around the building first. I really hope they gave us a bicycle or something that will help us move freely on this areas, you know? Okay, so maybe, just maybe, if we go there, but I don't see a way from there to here. So I don't think that's the solution that we're looking for. I don't see any ladders though, or anything that we can use. How do I go up there? Is it always at the rooftop? Okay, so we checked the building on the other side and we didn't find a way. So maybe it's from over here on this building. So let's go ahead and see if we can go up this building. Oh, there it is, the Holovator. It's over there. There's some alpha patriots over here. A gang of patriots. Alright, let's go here. I wonder if you Super Fang this Super Fang, this Mega Evolved Pokemon, if their HP gets half or something. hear Pokemons somewhere nearby. Oh, it's an Alpha Dedenne. What? Uh-oh, and it saw me. Okay. Oh. Oh, we caught it. Nice. Alpha Dedenne. Okay. Garchomp. Go down for go back to your Pokeball for now because this is... Okay, nice. We made it. Now, take care of this Talon Flame. There we go. Go ahead and get this item right here. Protein. Nice. And we are very close to the Dragonite. There's a clef over here, which I already caught. Let's get some of these Mega Shards while we're here. Alright, here we go. There you are, Dragonite's just up ahead. So Dragonite is pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard and it's built tough. Its Mega Evolution was only recently discovered too. We don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious, something's on your mind. Your reason for protecting Lumiose, that person you've been looking for. Yeah, I guess I feel like I need to protect the city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now, that means taking care of Lumio's rogue Mega Evolution problem. Okay, we're ready. Let's save this Dragonite. What is this typing? Mega Dragonite. Oh, I forgot I have to die. Oh man, it's dealing a lot of damage. What is this typing? This guy is strong. It's flying, I guess. Because the Stone Edge is super effective. Dragon flying. This is like Altaria all over again. Okay, let's Mega Evolve. Uh-oh. Mawile is getting really low. What the heck? What in the world is that? Oh no! What's happened? Oh man. Mawile went down. We're almost done here. I think we leveled up Gardevoir. There it is. Alright, we got a Mega Stone for Dragonite. Pretty cool. We're on a roll. Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue, and then Lumiose will be a place shared by people and Pokemon just like the folks at Quasartico 1. Keep it up. Alright, we got a Dragonite Mega Stone. Now, we try to find the other one. Which is gonna be a Tyranitar or a Starmie. I think Tyranitar should come next. I don't think I have a close travel over here. Aside from this Rishisime. So let's go ahead and go from here. Might have to deal with this. Stop it. It's dangerous. Okay, so we might have to deal with these two in order for us to activate the Holovator. This is bad. The wild Pokemon in front of that Holovator look ready to go at each other at any moment now. Sparks are flying. My heart is racing. What's going to happen now? Alright. Two wild Pokemon are in a standoff in front of the Holovator. Do you want to battle them and chase them away so you can use the Holovator? Two at a time, eh? Too bad I already caught both of you before, so you know what that means, right? There it is. And I can't even catch them. Whoa, where did that Manectric and Ampharos go? Weren't those two fighting over the Holovator? They're supposed to be super strong. Are you the one who chased them off? Guess I was stronger. I've heard of trainers settling arguments with Pokemon, but between Pokemon? Wow. You know, maybe those two were getting territorial over the Holovator because they were drawn to the electricity that powers it. I guess Lumiose is an exciting and appealing city even for the wild Pokemon. Alright, let's see. I feel like this is where we need to go. Okay, so let's go here. It's right over here somewhere, so we have to find a way for us to go to this area. I don't know if I can. Or maybe it's not even at the. Oh, there we go. We got it. It's not even on the rooftop. What was I thinking? Okay, so it's another grand entrance. This one is gonna be Tyranitar, so I guess we'll need Gardevoir again on this one. Here's our likeliest into Mega Evolve target Tyranitar, the Armor Pokemon. Did your research, huh? As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This might be a long fight, but Miss Crafty should do well against Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. And in any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. I bet you can handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me for help. Here it is, Mega Tyranitar. What in the world is this? Gardevoir went out. We'll have to rely on Mawel now. Oh man, calm down. Actually, Mawel is about to go down as well. Yep, it's gonna be Gyarados' turn. Gardevoir was doing so well. But unfortunately it went down, so yeah. And Gyarados did the job. We get Tyranitar's Megastone. All this wild Pokemon gathering in Lumiose and all this rogue Mega Evolution, I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. Alright, I'll keep looking into my end as well. Now we go to the final one, which is going to be the Rogue Mega Starmie. I'm not sure if it's at the roof or what. I guess we'll check the ground first. But I feel like it's gonna be the roof or something. No, it's not. It's at the center of this building. But how do I even go up there? I don't see any entrances. So that means we probably have to go up. Okay, so now that we're here, I see a breach on that side, so maybe we can go there. Okay, so this is a Mega Star U. I think it's time for Meganium. But we have to bring Ampharos just in case it's got the silly moves like Ice Beam or all of that. Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever. It's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before though. Oh, Coffeeaholic, and the other one. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be right. Come on then, follow me. Yeah, that's what I thought. For goodness sake. Which imbecile let two civilian waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Felipe, hi, what are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow anyone in Lumio's residence to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. I thought that, if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at the risk of undergoing rogue Mega Evolution, and we're here to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumio safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand. Then what we're supposed to do? It's simple. If Coffeeholic defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Why do I have to be the bad guy now? Oh, this is bad. Oh, actually, this is not too bad. Let's see. Yep, not too bad at all. Caesar? Okay, now we have to switch out. Agron, okay. Skarmory. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory. The beauty of your bond melted with one fire blast. I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him, yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I've ever imagined. It's kind of funny coming from you, Felipe. You're older than Corbu and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lisandre's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbu. He negotiated with Lisandre, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbu started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbu and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead, until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that in exchange for your silence. Please take this. Come on, Felipe, now's not the time. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumios. Now please make sure to handle things here. If the city goes down, then Rust Syndicate will have no clients to work with after all. Oh, looks like Staryu's gonna evolve now, huh? If I use this stone Felipe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Sure, why not? Yeah, right. Okay, I'll evolve my partner, then we gotta go calm that rogue Mega Starmie. Alright, so good thing I think Felipe healed our Pokemon, so we should be good to go. Let's go up into Meganium. Wait. I don't want to jump on the wrong ledge here. Oh, I almost did. Alright, here we go. Alright, ready to handle it. Before Starmie's Rogue Mega Evolution sets in, want me to heal your Pokemon if it's not too much trouble, please? Even though Felipe already did. Make sure you and Mawel stay safe, okay? Alright, here we go. You know, I wish they let us choose where to put the Mega Stone. Like, it's always been a bracelet, so I hope they give us an option to at least choose where we want it. Like, if we want it as a ring, if we want it on our clothing, just like everyone else, like Canary, and someone put them on their head, on their hats. That would be cool, but we're stuck with the bracelet. Oh, what? This storm is running. It's kind of scary. Run towards me. That was a close one. Nice. Got it. Alright, we got Starmie's Megastone. Good work. That's another rogue Pokemon successfully calmed. These battles really take it out of you, huh? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with the super fierce attacks. I know, right? And all that running around, dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumios's restaurants might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'll be wild. I know, right? Looks like we've taken care of all the rogue Pokemon that Vinnie reported. Why don't we regroup at the hotel now? That was Tawny. I'm guessing she wants us back at Hotel Z to debrief. Alright, so I guess we're going back to Hotel Z now. Let's go here. We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey AZ, can I ask you something? Yes, what it is, my young friend. You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is the actual strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Mega Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's got to be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on. Well, that must be Coffeeolic. Says who? Look at Tawny. She's jealous. Grisham? Who's this guy? This is a promotion match announcement for Coffeeolic. Your opponent for the next promotion match has been decided. You are to face Trainer Grisham. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank A. Who's Grisham? So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A now, the very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they've made it to rank B but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still, how are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way. We can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to Looker Bureau and try to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution user, another role I should have fulfilled yet failed to. Alright, let's go. So we're going to Looker Bureau and find out who is Grisham. Where's the Looker Bureau at? Right here. So let's go ahead and fast travel on this area. Alright. Glad to see you, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Coffeeolic's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham, I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course, we still do. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, then I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Oh man, now I have to battle. What is her typing? She's probably a psychic type or something. And I don't have a ghost type. Oh well. You should know Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? Ready to win? I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life, Malamar. Everyone, let's go. Malamar is what? Dark fighting? No, it's probably dark psychic. Ampharos. Too bad I didn't bring my Garchomp. Low Connie. Okay, we can deal with this guy. Or maybe we cannot because it's got nice punch. Uh-oh. Okay. Calm down. Mawile. Okay. You have to watch out for Stone Edge on this guy. Unless that's exclusive to Alpha. Mawile. Okay. Lucario. Malamar. There it is. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't even have to Mega Evolve. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. I know, right? Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused all the trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysandre. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared claiming himself L. He's being spotted around town with the mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the Zia Royale, but why? To what end? Could it be still for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. You mean Mabel knows Grisham? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says. Alright, I guess it's time to go there now. Just save just in case. Alright, let's go to the research lab. And speaking of research lab, I think I should check Mabel's research. There we go. We got Iron Tail and Heal Block. Sludge Bomb would be great as well as the Earthquake. This two. This three. Thunder, Earthquake. Close Combat would be nice too. Yeah. Oh, I have to heal my Pokemon. Who knows, maybe she'll battle me or something. Have to be ready. Alright, here we go. That rat, that vile little man. I can't believe that Mayor it's not my fault. We keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I could tell him off, not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. She's mad again. This person has anger management issues. I like her chair though. Pretty cool design. Are you making progress on my research task? Want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who was in Team Flare. Team Flare? It seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Fine, so I used to be part of Team Flare. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal, so I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry. Didn't mean for the sub-story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone calls him Gris. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it comes to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try Novio Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. The coffee truck? Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh. Kid, don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work. So looks like we have to go to Novio Cafe. Actually, before we do that, let's check if we can... Oh, we can do the fossils now, huh? Hi there, I'm a specialist in restoring Pokemon fossils. Did you know that the Stone Emporium here in Lumiose has two varieties of fossils for sale? They're Jaw Fossil and Sail Fossil. I've had my eye on them for a while now, but I just can't decide which one to get. Would you mind picking one out for me to break the deadlock? Choose whichever you like. Once you've bought either Jaw Fossil or Sail Fossil, please bring it back here. Just so you know, Stone Emporium is over on Vernal Avenue. Okay. That will be not for right now because we're trying to find out who Grisham is, and that's the focus of our agenda today. So are you Grisham? The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order one promotion match. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Novio Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in Rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Novio. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grisel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Novio. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grisel, please do calm yourself. Novio Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I'll send you a location. If you care all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and then head over there. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Okay, looks like we found a Grisham. And we have to go there now, so let's go here first. This is our closest fast travel. All right. Like we made it. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lisandre Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it's an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightly, for Team Flare Novio. You do know about Team Flare, do you? A little bit, but not really. You don't even know, of course you don't. How could someone like you ever understand? Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Novio. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who were part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's not all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grisel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grisel once she is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, am I must ask. Please, won't you grant Griselle the battle she desire? Okay. I will let her know her place. You probably have fire-type Pokemons, right? The only one that I have is Gyarados. Let's see, maybe I bring in the Garchomp. Alright, let's see what you got. I'm ready and I'll win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the Zia Royale. Those are big words coming from you. Talon Flame, okay. Alright, let's see what you got. Level 59, okay. Metagross. Ooh, that Ice Punch. Armor up, okay. Oh, you're protected. Aerodactyl, okay. High Roar. This is a Mega, right? I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Mega Pyroar. Oh no. Oh no. Which one do we use? I don't think this is a good choice, but... there it is. This is ridiculous. You're ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Viola, 1 Ember Roast, our signature drink at Novio Cafe. What a change of attitude here. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. That's more like it, Richelle. The fiery red of Lysandre's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysandre Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysandre, grew delusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in this world. In the end, Lysandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? The tower. That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kind figure who has provided you with a place to call home, But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysandre would have never been driven into such madness. And we, in Team Flare, wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring, and of course you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you to witness the truth yourself. You'll see. Open Sesame. Beyond the door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secret for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be a labyrinth, and of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth yourself. Alright, so looks like you can now go in here. It looks abandoned, alright. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in the Lysandre Labs. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. You see it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Okay, so... the door seems to be locked. The letter A is displayed on the console. So we'll be exploring a little bit here. There's this guy. What level are these? Level 50s. You pulled down the lever and activated the power supply unit. The lights are back on and nearby warp panels should work now. Okay, so that one's working. How about the other ones that we saw? This one is still not working. Alright, so I'm guessing we have to go through this one right here. What is that sound? Oh, this one's locked. Can't go there. What's going on? Where do we go? If this is blocked. There's some electric there. I mean, electrite. But there's really not much going on this door. Okay, so maybe we go somewhere else. Oh, this one's working now too, huh? Maybe this is where we... I'm confused now. Okay, there it is. The electric. Whatever. There we go. We got the key card now. So 3M here. Dark Pulse. Okay, that's nice. Can use that. So how do we go back to... There's a shortcut here. But let's see. Are there any items that we might miss on this side? I don't think so. Fine. Let's take the shortcut for now. Now, where do we go? We go back to the elevator, right? Yeah, I think it's this way. Can proceed as long as the elevator is locked. Find an elevator key in the labs. I thought I already found one. Oh, okay. Door opened. What is that? Oh, it's a Noivern. Okay. I didn't know Garchomp can fly. What? The Garchomp here blocking way too much of the view here. Okay, there are Houndooms on this spot right here. And we've already caught the Houndoom, so I'm not really interested on that thing. Let's see what's in here. You got the power on. Okay, so now more teleportation device are active. Do I go there? Okay, we got a Pokeball, then another teleportation device right here. We got Lab Keycard D. Where do I put this keycard now? Do I use it here? Okay. We got that one. So where do I put this next keycard? Is there another location that I missed? Okay, now I'm lost. I'm lost for real. And I don't see any other location that maybe right here. This one? Oh, okay. Nice. Haven't I been here before? The lights are back on. Nearby warp panels should work now. So I'm guessing we're on a new location now. We can go out. Uh-oh. Our box. I'm not ready for that. Alright. Now we need the antidote. Already caught a lot of this fireball. I don't need it anymore. What's in here? An item. That Picard C. And Doom's right here. Got Firestone. Where's the Neuburn at? There it is. Okay, so now where do I use this lab key? Probably right here, huh? Right here. There's an alpha Aegislash over there. Okay, Aegislash. The Charizard. Actually, let me save here just in case we don't catch this Aegislash. An Aegislash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it before continuing. Vinnie just said that. I cannot touch it. Man, the path is now clear. Why can't I catch that Alpha Aegislash? That would have been a great addition on my team. Alright, looks like we got the elevator key. What are these? It's one of the standing stones, the line Route 10, all the way to the ruins of Geosench Town. These stones apparently behave in mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Oh, I remember that. Oh, there's an item over here. Max Potion. Alright, so I'm guessing the elevator is not working. Second floor. Actually, we need to go to the third one. But I'm just curious. What's in here? Oh, it's just this EXP candy. That's all. Okay. Let's go. Third floor it is. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosench Town. It has been well preserved. We believed we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AC should still possess it since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact grants the deceased life, is stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, conduction. Thus life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. There? It's Zygarde. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was. AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Hell, but how? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost all my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion. I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're right here. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me one mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, then do what must be done. Talk to Grisham in Lysander Cafe. Alright, so we are going to talk to Grisham now. After that story time with Lysandre. Did you see Lysandre? He's still down there. I think that he is still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him. The rest of us... Grisel. There will be a time for such things later. And you know the truth of AZ's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floettes want? You must see it by now with AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on rampage if we are ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumios, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet, we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumios. This is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumios better, to make all of Kalos better. At Novio Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumios' people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just Challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over Azi's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with Azi's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of Azi's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. And this is a lot. He wants Azi's Floette. And we all know that's not gonna happen, right? So let's see how this one will turn out. Alright, time to go to Hotel Z. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, Coffeeolic, did you manage to find Grisham? It's the guy from the cafe. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham and with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Novio, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Novio Cafe. He even seems to know something weird going on with Prism Tower. Izzy, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Okay, now we are going to hear Izzy's story. Coffeeolic, you know the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to Lysandre Labs. Then I shall tell you the terrible sins I have committed, and one and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they've known, and my Floette was sent to the front lines where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, also that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I have loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming distraction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Fluette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously, for 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Fluette. And that is what Ange is. That is what is hidden deep within the Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to all the eternal life I had burdened Fluette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Fluette for what I've done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Fluette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange, the tower, is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Fluette's presence. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. The shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Fluette and together reach the control panel within Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Fluette had that kind of history in the tower too. So we need the strongest mega evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Fluette be able to mega evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only mega evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Fluette be able to evolve into a Florges? My Fluette cannot evolve, perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others, though that is only my conjecture. Fluette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is just stuck cleaning it up. Naveen. I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I hope him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Coffeeholic, it is up to us to keep the tower from going wild. And that means you've got to beat Grisham. I'll win for sure, but he's demanding Fluette. Knew we could count on you. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Noview. Alright, it's time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. He said he will refuse to battle me if I don't bring in the Fluette. So now what? Do I just go there and tell her, Grisham, I know what I have to do. I'll bring in a fake Floette, right? Alright, let's see what he has to say. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Yes, I'll battle you. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway? We're fighting for Floette. Yeah, we know all about the old man in that black flowered Floette of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone. Griselle, please, that's too far. But it is true that you, Coffeeholic, don't have any real ties to this city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumios? I've come to love the city. It's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it is still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect the city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays, let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Looks like this guy has a Charizard. Challengers tickets verified. Starting promotion match. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. And yet you think you'll be able to save Lumios. I'll free you from your past. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Oh, okay, so this is a Charizard X, I'm guessing. Angoro, okay. Level 61. Oh, protect. Malamar, okay. We have to switch. Pyroar, okay. Let's go to Gyarados. Tyranitar. Salamence. Man, this guy has some powerful Pokemons. Oh no. Charizard, okay. My wasted young, nothing but ash and ruins. Mega Evolve and born it all away, Charizard. Okay, Mega Garchomp, it's your time to shine. Oh wow, one hitting the Charizard. I mean, that's two hits, but You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skills, there is no denying it. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. We're now rank A. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare, leave behind Lumiose itself, we'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysandre hoped to make real, that world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysandre may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for us all, if I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user. Please take care of Prism Tower in our city. I'll do my best. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nuvio exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Flare Blitz, okay. Come by Nuvio Cafe anytime, I'll make you one of those Fire Blast rolls you like. Okay. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. There you go. That's more like it. Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect the city, or rather not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Okay, stop looking, Oni. Giving me the creeps. Guess what? I made it to rank A2. Wow! Whoa, you both reached rank A the same day? It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With two A-rank trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Big yes to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Wait, Floette. Looks like she's in pain. The tower. Is it Ange that is affecting you? You okay? Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumiose and all of this world will be safe in your hands. That night, okay, something's happening, I guess. Alpha Alec, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Uh-oh. Something's going on right now. Go ahead and save. Good, everyone's okay. What even was that? An earthquake? No, it's something to do with Prism Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Canary is streaming about it now. Let's get to the roof so we can see for ourselves. Why is the elevator always so slow? Normally, I'd say the slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go. Getting all four of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. Easy, Floette, you're okay. We are fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, AZ? You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wondered if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look there. Oh my gosh, the Prism Tower. This looks really bad. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower before Ange goes rogue as well. What will happen? The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting, it will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city. Don't worry, AZ, Team MZ's gonna take care of it. Hey Vinnie, this about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. I understand. We'll head out now. Alright, Team MZ, let's regroup in Centrico Plaza. Once Floette has mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower. The power of Ange. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take. Ange Floette. You must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you can cook us up something good to celebrate when we get back, AZ. You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I am counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Coffeeholic. I am so grateful that our paths have crossed. I feel like we are very close to finishing the story of this game, but I don't know, we'll see. So we have to go to the Prism Tower now. It looks like we've got all of Team MZ here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The tower is emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps up this pace, the entire city will be overrun with rogue mega evolved Pokemon. We appreciate you joining us, Floette. AZ has assured us that we can still rectify the situation as long as we have you and a trainer who can help you achieve mega evolution. Team MZ, you are in the remarkable position of having two trainers who have achieved ranked A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it. But you and Coffeeholic are both rank A now, Tony. That's right, so we should battle so I can prove that I'm the strongest trainer. Then I'll be the one to save every person and Pokemon in Lumiose. Sounds fair, Vinnie? If that's what you both wish, I can hardly stand in your way. Alright, talk to me when you're ready to battle. And I forgot. I think you have a Mega Totodile or something. Then you have an Embor and a Manectric. I feel like my team is good. Let me just see. All Pokemon will listen to your commands. So we don't have any level caps anymore. But unfortunately, I don't think I have enough rare candies. I have one. That's all I have. Oh well, whatever. Let's do this. It's time to see who's the strongest Pokemon trainer and who'll take control of the tower. Let's do it. We're ready when you are, Vinnie. Oni rank A, authenticated. Trainer Coffeeholic rank A, authenticated. These two trainers are clear to battle to decide who is the strongest Zier Royale trainer. I'll prove that I'm the one to handle this as Team MZ's leader and I'm ready for the responsibility. I knew you'd say that. The winner tackles the tower. Let's do this. I don't think I'm ready for this, but we'll see. Meowstick. Okay. Let's see, I think I have crunch on this thing. There we go. You might be Team MZ's secret weapon, but I'm the leader for a reason. Gudra. Okay, that's something new. Oh no, Toxic. That's no fun. I may not have found the person I came here for yet, but I've met so many people I care about. Avalog. Okay, we're gonna switch out to prevent further damage to our. Uh-oh, what the? I'm gonna be the one to fix the tower with Floette so everyone can keep living their happy lives. There? Uh-oh, we got Bulldoze? What the? If I'm going to protect everyone with Lumiose, I can't go losing to you. Manectric. Okay. Oh, protect, huh? Nice. Embor, okay. I can't believe you got me down to my last Pokemon. You're a great trainer, that's for sure. Is this a Mega Embor? I thought she has a Mega Manectric. Or, yeah. Uh-oh, have to switch out. Oh, what the? Oh, man. What happened? Let's see here. Bulldoze. Nice. One-shotting the Embor. I really wanted to be the one to save everybody, but I know you can protect them too. So, you really are Lumiose's greatest trainer and the strongest Mega Evolution user. You know, I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader. It was a superb battle. Now then, if the both of you are ready. Alright, looks like we were healed. Let's go ahead and talk to Vinnie. I believe matters have settled. Coffeeholic will make for the tower's control center with Floette. No, wait, please. Please let me do this instead. What? But Coffeeholic won, you said. I know what I said, but I still want to do my part to protect the people and Pokemon of Lumios. And as a trainer strong enough to beat me, I think Coffeeholic has a job only he can do. What do you mean? Coffeeholic, you're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zygarde found worthy. That's why I want to ask you and Zygarde to jump in and protect Lumios if things go south. The person I'm looking for is still somewhere in the city, not to mention everyone else. Lumios is our home. Floette and I want to make sure it stays safe for all of us people in Pokemon. Understood. I will also aid in Coffeeholic down here as needed. I guess you were ready to do what needs to be done no matter who won. Well, she's not Team MZ's leader for nothing. AZ is calling. I'll put him on speaker. What is it, AZ? I hope you'll forgive me for sending you to face this most important of battles without me. It seemed that a life of 3,000 years truly is asking more than a single human body can give. I understand, all this stress about Prism Tower must take a real toll on you. Well, we won't let the 3,000 years you waited to reunite with Floette goes to waste. Team MZ will take care of everything so you two can live in peace again. Your kindness means much, Tony. Coffeeholic, Lida, Navin, I have faith in each of you. I had hoped to protect Lumios, to protect the entire region of Kalos, carry on where I could not. Safeguard the people and Pokemon of this city. They are her future. And to my dear Floette, I ask that you lend our Team MZ all the might of the Eternal Flower. You heard the man, Floette. Here we go. Alright, Floette, Mega Evolve. That's a huge flower, Floette. Let's go, Floette. This must be the tower's control center. This chair might as well be a throne. There we go, ready to roll. Hey, Coffeeholic, you better be watching. This reminds me, you still got a star in my Hotel Z ad when all this is done. This is what this is all about. An ad to promote Hotel Z, huh? That's why you really wanted to do this. This is Vinnie speaking. The light from the tower appears to be fading. Over. Now what? What's going on? I thought she had it under control. Doesn't doesn't look like it's under control to me. It's going completely wild. Those things growing out of it, they look like parts of Loette's eternal flower. I must go update our Cosartico Inc. team and issue the new orders. Stay safe, all of you. Should we get down to the streets? I suppose we'd better. We wouldn't want to be up here if more tremors hit. What happened to Tawny now? Well, I guess we'll find out next stream, right? I do have work tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna call it a day for now. But then again, if you guys made it this far, I really do appreciate you guys, and hope to see you guys again next stream, which is probably gonna be 2 days from now. But yeah, stay safe and have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you guys on the weekend. Thanks again, and bye.